In this video, we will be covering the steps needed to run your payroll. Keep in mind that starting the payroll process takes a snapshot of the current employee data. Therefore, you should make any changes or additions prior to starting this process. Go to the Payroll Center tab along the top, and then click on the sub-tab called Run Payroll. This will show a list of payrolls that are available to be run, including specifics around the payroll start and end dates. If the payroll has not been started, you will see a Run Payroll button. Once a payroll has been started, it will show a Continue Payroll and Reset Payroll button. The Continue button will bring you back to the payroll data you had previously been working on. The Reset Payroll button will delete any manual changes you had made to this payroll. This will automatically bring you to a new screen that will have the payroll parameters listed at the top, including a unique payroll number and the start and end dates. Payroll is a three-step process. The first step is where the hours and time off for each employee can be reviewed and updated. If you are using the Tracks Payrolls timesheet option, there will be a Get Approved Hours button that will automatically import all the timesheet data into the current payroll. Within the first step screen, there are some features to speed up the payroll management process, including the Select and Pay and Clear All Pay buttons. These allow you to include or disclude employees in this payroll cycle. The Add button enables you to include employees no longer included in the payroll. The Delete link enables you to remove employees from the payroll. Note, if an employee's data is incorrect, like their demographic record or overtime rate, you can remove the employee from the run, then add them back using this drop-down menu once their data has been updated in the Employee tab. The Zero All Wages button enables you to zero out all regular wages for a specific payout event, such as a bonus payroll run. There are also some search fields at the top to make it easier to search for a specific employee within this payroll cycle, including searching by name, wage type, and tax type. You can review and make edits to any of the fields within the payroll cycle except those that are grayed out. If our fields are grayed out for employees, that means they do not have a wage rate for that hour type, or that time off type is not available on their employee record. Once you are done reviewing and making any updates, you can press Next or Save. Both will ensure that the work you just did is saved. There is an option to preview your hours entered before moving to the next step. Just click on the Preview Hours Input sheet at the bottom. Note, make sure you press Save before clicking on the Preview button, or the data will not be included on the report. After pressing Next, you will be moved to Step 2, where any additional pay can be entered or any one-time overrides can be completed. Within this screen, you can edit an entire payroll run, such as overriding federal withholding elections, to a flat percentage for a bonus payout. To make a one-time change to an employee's paycheck, click on the Edit button. This will open a new screen with all the employee's specific paycheck details, including taxation, banking, and deduction details. If you are entering an additional payline item, after you enter the amount in the field, you should choose the most appropriate classification from the drop-down menu to ensure accurate reporting and taxing. These classifications can be customized based on your business needs. You can add up to 3 extra pay records per employee. You can also make changes to the tax frequency by selecting the appropriate timing from the drop-down menu. For example, if you are doing a bonus run and need to change the taxation to quarterly, You can also override federal and state tax levels to a percentage amount or set a flat amount. Towards the bottom, there are specifics around deductions such as garnishments. Like the other sections, you can make changes to the amount or you can easily suppress the deductions by checking the box. Keep in mind that any changes made within this screen, such as updating an individual's withholding elections, tax frequency, or deductions, only affects this current payroll. Once done, click Save to go back to Step 2. You can also make global changes to all employees within the payroll by clicking on the Global Payroll Update. This will bring you to another screen where you can make changes to the entire run, including zero all additional pay, change the tax frequency for another run, update the federal withholding to a percentage amount, or suppress deductions. When you have completed all the needed adjustments, press the Calculate Payroll button. This is a real-time calculation engine and will automatically bring you to the Step 3 screen with all your completed payroll data. Here you can preview all the employees' pay stubs by clicking on the employee's name. This will open another screen with the pay stub details, including earnings, deductions, and taxations. You can also review all relevant reports by clicking on the links below the Reports and Deductions section. This will open another window where you can review the specific elements of the payroll cycle before it gets approved. When your payroll is complete and all reports have been reviewed, press the Approve Payroll button to authorize Trax Payroll to process your payroll.